So it's semester in the city move-in day. It's 5:30 in the morning, but I can't leave before doing something important. So I say goodbye to my cat Finn and finish packing my aquarium into the car. I have Liv, my betta fish, safely tucked into one container, and Ned and Fee, my aquatic frogs, in another. There's a lot more to this complicated process that I won't get into, but it was something I was used to. Since my freshman year at UNH, they've been with me through it all. Every transport, every summer break, and every new adventure just like this one. My mom and I arrive on Parkville Ave, which is already not the easiest thing to do if you're driving to Tahoe the day after Alston Christmas. When we finally get inside the apartment, I set up the aquarium, check all the temperatures, and leave them safe and sound while I finish the rest of unpacking. A couple of hours go by, my mom leaves, and my roommates start to slowly trickle in. Having had no real contact prior to this day, we introduce ourselves, but I'm nervous. Who are these strangers I'm going to be spending the next 3 months with? So I head back to the comfort of my room, except there's a murder scene. My fish and my frogs are upside down in my tank. 2 hours of being in Boston and I had killed them. So my immediate thought is, what happened? What's in Boston water? I tried separating them, reviving them, but I'm not an aquatic doctor, so nothing works. Picture this, mutters in the hallway from my roommates that I just met 10 minutes ago, and me alone in my room with 3 dead animals. My immediate worry is I can't have my roommates think I'm a murderer. It's really not the first impression I'm going for. So what do? I hide them. I don't mention anything to my roommates. We go about the night while I'm in a very secret state of mourning and try to get to know each other. This relieves some of the stress I had, but the question remains, what do I do next? So I came up with a plan. After they all went to sleep and the apartment was quiet, I had a secret burial. In the dark of the night, in a new apartment, sneaking through the hallways to give them a funeral. And it works. The next morning, everything is cleaned, I have mourned, and the evidence is gone. And I could have gotten away with it. But fast forward a couple months later, my roommates are talking one night, and I reveal the story. The move, the death, the secret burial, everything. To my surprise, they don't hate me or think I'm a murderer. Instead, they laugh at the clandestine plan and at the idea of me being too worried to tell them. And for the first time, I laugh at the story too. Not because the situation was funny, but because they were right. I didn't need to be afraid to tell them. Although I experienced loss this semester, I gained so much more. While they were strangers on September 2nd, my roommates are anything but now. We confide in each other about everything. They are some of my best friends, something that being quarantined in an apartment together will do for you. In hindsight, they would have helped me through the whole ordeal. They would have dressed in black. They would have brought me to the nearest Petco. They would have done anything because they are genuinely good people. But I didn't know this then because they were strangers. But that's the thing about strangers, right? Everyone starts out as one. So what did I learn from all this? First, trust in others. Allow yourself to be open. Allow yourself to be vulnerable. Allow yourself to share in your failures and your successes. Life is too short to be scared of strangers. But maybe most importantly, I learned you don't trust Boston water. Something is seriously wrong with it. Thank you.